Hi there. Today's book in the Combatives series is one from a very noted figure in the community and one who I had the pleasure of training with when he came to the UK several years ago. He is very sadly no longer with us, and that is Bob Casper. And this is one of his books, the one on the subject of combatives. Individual Close Combat by, obviously, Bob Casper. Bob had a military background, and he was one of the prime movers of the Gung Ho Chuan Association, GHCA, which was a group based in United States, mainly former military guys who were interested in close combat, mainly derived from World War II methods, but they were open to experimentation and updating the methods. And it was a very spirited training group, and it had a lot of very notable people associated with it. Bob tended to himself specialize in knife training, and he's done a book on that, which we will be covering. But he was also very highly trained in the unarmed side, and this book does cover his syllabus, and it's dedicated to the memory of Gordon Perregard, William Ewart Fairbairn, and Eric Anthony Sykes. Perregard was the founder of Orology, which late has become part of the GHCA, and that's another book which we'll be covering at some stage. It's quite a slim volume, but it's got a lot of meat in it. All the techniques that, or the sections that you might suppose it would have on the strikes, stance, and so on. Interesting little piece, little part called the Circle of Defense, which is about distance and range. Some good information in that. And then there's another section on passive stances. And this is something I once termed unobtrusive ready positions. And Bob covers quite a few of them in detail: the bodyguard position, the Jack Benny position, the Ed Sullivan, and the fence, which we'll be going on to in another book review later, and also natural stance. Techniques of movement and the use of the guard, the overt guard, and so on. It's a really interesting book. It's very concise. He puts the information over really, really well. He was a very, very good instructor. I only trained with him on that one occasion, but I got a lot from the training I did with him. For example, he taught the drop step and so on. He sadly missed in the business, and I do recommend anybody interested in the modern evolution of close combat to get hold of Bob's books.